On fam, bit of a late night video over here for me. I'm just going to jump in straight into it. I just listened to the whole Time Wonderland AMA, which Danny was involved in, Danielle. If you want to listen to it, it's under announcements in Time Wonderland. You can just jump on Time Wonderland or Discord, and it's right there under announcement. I've listened. This is my third time listening to it. I wanted to listen to it a few times just to clear it up, a few things, and just to better understand what was going on. One thing I can say about listening to it is Danielle just sounded super tired. He sounded fucking tired, jaded, constantly yawning, sniffling, like he almost had a virus or COVID or something. He didn't sound well. Basically, that's what I can get out from it. He just said that he just sounded like he'd had enough, totally had enough of this, and he just wants out. That's what I got out from this. Yeah. If you go into his Twitter, you'll just notice that nothing new. Simply nothing new has been posted. So he wants out. He wants to focus on abracadabra and popsicle finance and spell. Those are the things he wants to focus on. Looking back in Time Wonderland, though, I mean, look, if you go to dashboard, let's dash it up. We've still got 458 million in market cap, $697,748,090 in the treasury balance. So it's still a good DAO. I mean, the other day when the video a couple of days ago it was 777 million. Yeah, just so we take that into context. I think tomorrow it'll be down even further. Look, the way the AMA went, I think people will be banking the money out. Yeah, that taking into consideration, one thing I can take away from the AMA is that Frog Nation is actually very, very strong. Yeah, that's something that none of us envisioned, but it is something that I can see quite clearly now that Frog Nation is very strong, and you can't take this away from the community. The community have actually been fantastic. Look, even through all this, the community has been looking for a way out, a better way forward, and for that we can't blame them. Everyone wants just a better way forward and some way of recovering their money. Now, going back into this AMA that Danielle was on, look, just gonna say it straight out, yeah. Though he was tired, jaded, and all that, I don't think he wanted to be there. Secondly, some of the key points I took away from it is that from the very first question, it sets the whole tone for the AMA. The way he answered it, the structure and the way he answered it but didn't really answer it. It pretty much, there's only a couple of questions in there that he flat out answered and said yes or no, or this is what's happening. All the others were just the same old bullshit Danielle PR crap. Yeah? Look, I love Frog Nation. I used to be part of Frog Nation. I believe in Frog Nation. But you got to call a spade, yeah? And this guy's a spade. 100% a fucking spade. After listening to that, well, 2.5, not really 3 times, 2.5 times, I'm just more pissed off than ever that this guy is allowed to remain. There were other things to take into consideration. There were 2 key proposals put forward. One of them included Wonderland 2.0, and you can find that on the Wonderland forums. Just have a look around for it, guys. It's pretty easy to find. One of the other things is Daniel kept saying the plans moving forward is utilizing the tools they have in place. Didn't really dig into that too much. Is the tools they have in place is what got us to these problems at the moment. Yeah? Just something to consider again, So that was quite something that I picked up on. One other thing that he said was what came to light was that the rebases had actually stopped many, many weeks ago. That's what he said. His words were many weeks ago, yeah? Now, that is news to me. At no stage was that information shared. Hence, no matter what, we were fucked. As always, this kind of information is what makes all of this important for me and important for all of us over here. So, that being said, if you just noticed in my Time Wonderland, look, I never had a huge amount to start with, but I've taken it all out. It's gone. I've managed to make sushi swap work finally. The other day I tried the transaction. It took forever. I got charged again for the transaction, but it's fine. I'd rather walk away with, something that buys me a cup of coffee than no cup of coffee at all, fans. So that being said, I'm out. I'm out of Time Wonderland. I'm done. Yeah. If Time Wonderland 2.0 comes out, let's revisit it. Let's look at the people behind it, and let's see how we want to move forward. I can tell from this whole AMA, and I really urge any person who was in Time Wonderland or is in part of Time Wonderland to really go and listen to this. Yeah. I just feel Daniel just wants out. He's done. You know. Again, the questions aren't being answered properly. Let's have a quick look at the chat. Yeah, because I love looking at the chat. The chat gives me a really good idea what people are thinking. So let's just go down to the very bottom. Yeah. First proposal, I'm suggesting something like this: add accounts to prevent traders from being able to do anything with a solid plan and actual steps. I mean, I'll let you guys. You guys can go in yourself. Yeah, and read all of this. Read this. I love the chat because it gives us a very good idea, yeah, of what's going on. Where the sentiment is with the community, what the feeling, and let's face it. Though we don't want to put emotional feelings into crypto and money, we do. Now, Daniel himself is an emotional person. You can tell that from the video. Yeah. This guy here says mental health is important. He's been through a lot. Nothing wrong with facing and taking care of it. We want him back strong. Look, mental health is strong. All of this is kind of strong, yeah. But the way it's looking is what I'm getting from it is like I don't think Daniel will be the one taking charge of it. I definitely don't think he'll be building this forward, moving forward. Yeah. I think there'll be other people taking charge, DAO and the Treasury. There's not enough trust in there. That just simply cannot be after everything that's happened. And if people believe there's trust there, then we have something else wrong. That people are. It's false fallacy. It's just fallacy to wait and keep dropping to the bottom and hoping that someone's going to throw you a rope to pull you out, instead of you swimming to the shore yourself. So I think we all have to find that way to swim to the shore ourselves. That's all I can say about this. Yeah, it's a very short video, guys. Tomorrow I'll be back to doing some other videos, but for me, this is where we're at with time. I am out of time. Pun fully intended. I love the puns you can have with this, yeah? So if you guys have any questions, please leave that in the comments. If you love the content, please sub to the channel, guys. Just trying to get to 50 subs. That's always helpful, yeah? Leave some of your questions behind if you guys have any, and let me know what you guys thought of this particular AMA. I'd love to hear your full opinions on it. Look, I didn't cover the whole thing. I don't want to. It's just too much of a fucking head tear for me. It's already, this whole thing has done my head in already. Yeah, so I don't want to go too much more into it. As always, I value your opinions and your things, but let's keep it constructive, guys, if you can, yeah? Cheers, and have a great day, guys, or night, wherever you guys are. Cheers.